Hi, this is Geshe Michael Roach. This is our second little video to give you kind of a feeling about DCI Advanced Level 2 and what's going to happen during that level, which we worked really hard on. It took about a year of very hard work to research all the ancient ideas. That part took over 5 years. And then to turn them into a course that you guys and us too, we can use to think of dreams in our mind, think of things that we would like a new apartment, and then grab that mental image of a new apartment and then push it out into the real world. You know, wouldn't that be amazing? Now, that's only really practical if the real world is also kind of built from images, mental images, okay? It's only going to work to pull your dream images out of your mind and create a real world from those images. It's only going to work if the real world is also more involved with images than we ever imagined, okay? So what I'm saying is, if the real world were just solid and it didn't have anything to do with your mental images, in that case, to pull your dreams out of your mind and push them out into the real world, I don't think it would work. I think your mental life, your mental pictures of I don't know, the apartment you would like to have, the new apartment, a bigger apartment to fit the fact that you have to work at home now. All of us got stuck in the same house that we always had, and then we were supposed to move all our work into that house. I don't know about you, but my house is all filled now with tables of my office stuff is filling my house because of the COVID. I had to do a lot of work at home. So can I dream of a bigger, comfortable house with a new office place? You know, instead of my wife is working in the kitchen and I'm trying to talk on a Zoom call next to her, you know, can I take that mental image of a bigger space and can I push it into the real world? It's gonna be possible if the real world is also involved a lot with mental images. And those of you who know the pen, and don't worry, I'm not teaching the pen again. How does the pen thing work? The very first level of DCI, we talked about it, okay? If you think about it, your eyes, okay, your eyes, they don't think. It's not their job to think. The brain is sitting in a little room behind the eyes. The eyes are looking around the world. They're gathering information. And they're just sending it to the brain to figure out what's going on. The eyes, your human eyes, the cells at the back of the eye, they can only detect black color and white color. And they can detect a cylinder shape, but they cannot make decisions. Okay, it's not the job of the eyes to make decisions about what things are. That's the job of the mind. Okay, so the way it works, you know, your eye sees something black, your eye sees something white, something shaped like this. By the way, your eye cannot decide pen. That's only your mind can do that. So actually the eye has to call the mind on the telephone. Hey, brain, we got something out here. And brain says, what do you got? And eyeball says, we got black. We got some black long thing. And then we got a white long thing that goes with the black long thing. They go together and we saw it on the desk. It seems to be all over in the office space at DCI. And they got all these long cylinder, black and white things. We don't know what it is. What do you think, brain? What do you think it is, okay? And then brain says, you know, since they talk about pen so much, I bet it's a pen. It sounds like it's a pen. From your description, by the way, the mind doesn't have eyes, right? The mind only has to listen to the eyes. So the eyes decide what things are. Now, if you've been to DCI ever before, you know the story of how the world is created, how the whole world works, okay? We talk about, you take the top of this stick and you take the bottom of this stick and you put the top and the bottom on the table. And then nobody's in the room, nobody at all is in the room. Then, so far, it's just a stick, okay? Then a human being comes in the room. They look at the two pieces lying on the table, and they think, pen, it's a pen. What's happening is, in their mind, and we can see a picture here of the process, in their mind, there's a picture of a pen up on the left side here. And it's made of light, okay? It's not a real pen. It's just a mental picture. It's just a mental image. The human's mind has this mental image. When they come in the room and they see the stick, the black and white parts of this stick on the table, then that mental image comes out of the mind and it lays down on the pieces, and then it makes those pieces into a pen. Now, if the same pieces are on the table and there's no human in the room, and a dog walks in and looks at the same pieces, their mental picture is of something to chew, okay? They don't know what's a pen. They don't understand what's a pen. They actually don't see a pen. When they look down at the same images, at the same pieces, they see them as something to chew automatically, okay? Why does the human have a picture in their mind of a pen that they can put on the pieces and make them into a pen? Why does the dog have a picture in their mind of a chew toy and they can put that picture on the pieces and it becomes something to chew? We say there's different seeds in the human's mind and there's different seeds in the dog's mind, okay? The human has seeds that open up in their mind at the moment they look at these pieces. The seed opens and a picture comes out of a pen. The picture lands on the pieces of the pen and it makes it into a pen. The dog has a different seed in their mind. When they come in and look at the same pieces, their seed opens in their mind, a different seed, a dog seed. It opens up, and then a picture of a chew toy comes out of their mind, and it covers this thing, and the thing actually becomes a chew toy. Why are we talking about that? You have a picture in your mind of the apartment you'd like to have. You know, if you're like me and my wife, you'd like to have a few more rooms that you could use for your workspace. Because now, you know, people expect you to work from home on the Zoom and everything like that. So you have a picture in your mind of a larger space. And we just learned that it's mental pictures, it's mental images that actually create the stuff around you. So if the pens in the world and the chew toys in the world are created by mental images that come out of seeds in my mind, then turning a dream image into reality becomes a lot more possible. Why? Reality is already pictures. Okay? Our reality, the pens around us, the people around us, the building I'm sitting in right now, those things are already coming from mental images in our mind. So if that's true, if the world is being created by mental images coming out of my mind, then the idea of reaching into my mind and pulling out dream images and making them become the real world, then it becomes possible, okay? If the outside world is already a creation of pictures coming out of seeds in my mind, then the idea of techniques for moving dream images out into the real world of images becomes much more possible. Then it sounds reasonable. It sounds like if you could learn those techniques, you could push your dreams out into the real world just day to day, many times a day. And wouldn't that be fun, you know? That's what we want to teach you. I mean, look, everybody wants more money. Everybody wants more cool stuff. Everybody would like to have better relationships. We'd all like to have a better body, sharper mind. These are what everybody wants. If you could learn a new way to make it happen, if you could learn a new way to take your dreams and push them out into reality, wouldn't that be fun? I mean, I'm not talking, oh, you're going to get more rich, or you're going to have a more beautiful body, or you're going to have a nicer family. I'm not talking like that. I'm just saying, don't think about collecting new objects in your life. You know, I don't know about you, but for me, collecting more stuff is, I'm old enough and I have enough experience that I know if I had another car, I would spend more time washing cars and fixing cars. You know, I don't want to collect more stuff in my life. But yes, I would like to upgrade stuff in my life, and I would like to have fun doing it. So what you're going to learn in this course, it's not just talking about collecting more stuff, getting more stuff in your life, and more stuff means more success. We're not talking about that. We're talking about, is there a way to have new dreams, new visions, exciting new ideas about what you want your life to be? And is there a way to push that out into the real world with fun, okay? Having fun while you do it. So you're not just paying more bills for more houses and more cars, which to me is not very fun. I'm talking about, can you learn a new way to think of dreams and have beautiful dreams? And then can you find a fun way and an exciting way? And for me, it's not going to be a fun way if it's selfish. Okay? For me, if it's a new way to create my dreams, make my dreams become reality, it has to be something that helps other people at the same time. For me, it's not fun to just keep doing things for myself. You know, you can go home and you can buy all the stuff in the store to bake a cake, and you can make a nice big cake, and then to sit there for 2 hours and eat it yourself, to me, it's not much fun. To bake a big cake and then invite all your friends over and cut it up and give everybody a piece, and would you like coffee? Would you like tea? You would like some sparkling water? This whole thing of having a party with your friends. To have a dream, to learn how to make the dream reality, and at the same time, to have that be a lot of fun with a lot of your friends. To me, that's like the ultimate. And that's what we're going to learn in this new DCI advanced level. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty. Let's see some details about how we're going to move those dreams out into reality. We'll cover that in the next little video.